vast majority of what survives from ancient Egypt comes from tombs. So it's easy to imagine that they're obsessed with death, but in fact the opposite is the case. What they really want is to live forever. All of these objects and all of these inscriptions which they left are designed to make that happen, to prevent death from depriving them of what they really wanted, eternal life. For the Egyptians, preserving the body was essential. So first of all, they had to purge the dead body of all the decomposition fluids, take out all the organs from inside. Some of those were stored in jars in the tomb. And then they had to rebuild the body to turn it into a kind of perfect image that the spirit could dwell in for eternity. The Book of the Dead was a kind of guide to the next world, and it wasn't a standard text. It was a kind of repertoire, a pool of about 200 hymns to the gods, magical spells. You could choose from these a number of texts to put onto a roll of papyrus to take with you into your tomb, and that would be your passport, your guide to the next world. We're looking at a typical spell from the Book of the Dead, and this one allows the dead person to get through gateways in the next world. They imagined that they would be challenged by gods before they would be allowed to pass on through to eternity. And in this spell you have a series of gates, each one guarded by a different god, usually animal-headed. There's one here with a hippopotamus head and a lion's body, and it's holding a huge knife. And if you couldn't speak the correct words to this god, then it would leap at you with the knife and you would be killed and you would not have the afterlife. The words you had to speak are written there in the hieroglyphic script. And of course, for well over 1,000 years, the secret of reading this was lost. It was only with the discovery of the Rosetta Stone in 1799 that the key was found, so that now we can unlock this text and find out what these words say. What we wanted to do here was to tell the whole story, to show people that there was a great deal more to this important document, and to bring out some of the very fine papyrus books of the dead from our own collection, which don't often see the light of day. Some of these objects are very, very fragile. They can only be displayed for a short period of time. And this has been a great chance now to bring them before the public.